just this is lay stand, and bring the yes. I don't know what is he exactly saying. He just says, "Good morning, sir. I hope you have a wonderful week." Whatever. Because I told him, please share this link, like the Unity, right, with your friends and family. Da, da, da. Then Tony joins, and then he's writing this.
Okay.
Just basic information, right?
Right, that's all it is. Which is good because it'll maybe add referrals for them as well.
Okay, interesting.
All right. So
Here, Mr. Reynolds.
you have two cameras going. So we're on go to webinar.
Yes, sir.
It works.
It's struggling to get the list of the 3,000 people on the new virtual event that I set up.
Right.
It was really hard to do from an Apple device, but well, we figured out with Eric how to do it. Okay, so you have GoToWebinar presentation going on.
Right.
People will be watching you through this camera, the same camera. You just have to unmute yourself because this microphone is going to work with GoToWebinar. This one is the other platforms.
Okay. So there I unmute myself.
Exactly. Just click here to unmute them,
Right.
unmute you, and then I will ask for you your camera, your normal thing.
Then click right there. Okay.
Yes, sir. The other one to remove this little one for you. Hide. And that one. Okay, so I'm going to ask for your camera.
Well, let me close the door. Good.
Oh yeah.
I need these fuzzy things on my
Yes, sir.
tie. One this way, and then one this way. All right, fuzzy wuzzy.
I'm having trouble going you live on Instagram, but let me figure out. Give me just 1 minute, please.
Okay.
Instagram is really hard to get live. I don't know why, but the other platforms are running smooth.
Is it difficult every time? Or
No,
just
it happens every time, yes, sir. Okay, so here, and then I don't show you here. So if there are questions, just give me the ones.
perfect?
Let's begin in here, and during the live, I can set up the Instagram for you, okay?
So you want me to do the mute?
So I'm going to require your camera first.
That's still okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what about the other camera on the other side?
I mean, just allow your camera right there, you're there.
Okay.
And then click on the
Speaker.
corner. Yeah, on this corner. There's the.
I did.
Yeah, already done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the microphone for photo weather. It has to switch to green, okay?
It's green.
Is it green? So I'm going to unmute. Here. Going to unmute you on Zoom. So 3, 2, 1.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to do all kinds of things today. First of all, I want you to do is get a tab and a pen. I know you listen to a lot of people talk, all right, and a lot of I call blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm going to give you blah, blah, blah today too, but I'm going to give you some steps and rules and tools. I'm going to give you the blueprint, all right, to millionaire status, if that's okay. That's what I like to do because that's what I've done for over 40 million people so far. Having fun like the 50 million I did analyzation for. Today, we're going to basically have some fun as well as we listen and learn. I'm Ray Reynolds. They call me the Godfather Credit. Got that nickname on KNX Radio years ago. No problem. Now, I like goodies. You'll see some goodies that I'm showing you today that I obtained. But I never obtained something for me. It's never in my name because I'm not silly enough to do that. It's always a corporation and a division process. So let's understand today, we're going to talk about personal credit, business credit, and the American dream. This is live. You have a question or two, you can type it out. We'll even open the mic as we go. If you like me, all right, and if you want to push on TikTok or maybe follow me, that's okay too. And you want to make a comment, please make it positive. Don't say anything negative. It's no fun. But I'm going to help you every step of the way anyway. So in the beginning, I'm going to say no pictures or recording. You see, there's only certain things I want you to take a picture of that actually count, not the whole thing, because you don't need the whole thing. Understand? All right, next thing we have to understand is this. I've obtained everything I've ever wanted. You see, I got a problem when I was 26 and a half years old. I got 2.6 billion in corporate structure. I thought I was going to die in a year. I had everything I want. Mansions in Havasu, mansions in Big Bear, and all 5 islands in Huntington Harbor. I've accomplished every goal I ever had. And I'd like to help you do the same thing if that's okay with you. Now, there's me in 1981. Highest kick, fastest kick on planet Earth. And I hear these people go, white man can't jump. Kind of makes no sense to me. But guess what? Now, I'm going to call it goodies. That's Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and yachts and helicopters. Those are my goodies. Would you like some? Don't forget about those properties on all 5 islands as well. What are we going to do? We're going to understand something. My first series in 1976, a long time ago, was winning the game of business. And that's what I set it up. See, I brought in my first $1 million corporate structure at 14 and a half. It's not possible. Well, I did it. So I was always about 10 or 20 years above most people. I've been reading books every week, everything I can do, and learning how to play the game of business. So today, we're going to plan the problem. Here's our problem. You get your assets kicked, you bring the pain home, you have to quit doing that. What does that mean? All credit. For instance, half of you have shitty credit. Sorry to say, but it's true. Half of you, sorry, not most of you, half of you are lazy. You want everything for free. Now, I'm a guy that helped Ken Yarborough a long time ago in the 70s and part of the 80s. What did we do? I put on the rules, the 25-29% rule. 25 to 29% rule. Every credit card should have a sticky. What's the limit of the card? How much should I use? Now, all the dashboards out there now say below 30. But the science behind it was very simple. 25% to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about too. When you jack it up, you get stuck, you can't get any more. That's what happens. You jacked up the wrong damn card. I think we should plan the problem. See, what happens is most people, when they have a problem like they lose their job, you run out of time. Time, credit, and money. Time, credit, and money. No money, I need some credit. Screw it all up, what do? Back myself in a corner. For the person that screws up their credit, they tend to drag it on for 3 to 6 years. They think about bankruptcy or debt consolidation, which doesn't work in most cases anyway. So what do we get to do? We're going to plan the problem. Today you drive a car. The car is registered to you. It should not be. It should be a division of a corporation. Today you buy a house. You buy the house and you lose the house, they hurt your credit, and what do? Report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. What should we have done? Bought the house through a trust. See, all the things you do in the world today I think are a little wrong. I'd like to help, I can correct it for you too. Now let's understand. First thing we have to think about is you. We have to rebuild you and basically get your rules and tools. This means we have to think about what happens when we have a no shit day, week, month, or year. Is there any way to say it? I can't pay my bills. What happened? I got an accident. I got to fix my car. What do? Run out of time, money, and credit. Time, money, and credit. Let's write that down. We have 8 weeks to 8 months when we lose a job. First 8 weeks is like, what the, you're trying to juggle. Woo, whoops, I dropped one. 8 months later, here's a problem. If you don't replace your income right away, your credit goes bad because you jacked up the wrong card. You see, you jacked up the wrong ones. These don't fluctuate, these do. All credit cards fluctuate based on the utilization. We set up this system in the 70s and 80s for the oldest card is your history, and then their up and down show. These don't fluctuate. So you should have jacked up the wrong card, or you should have jacked up the American Express Gold or Platinum. They have a POT, paid over time limit as well. So let's plan the problem. Today, let's say we have a problem. First of all, before we screw up the credit, we should ask all the creditors to increase the limits. Increase them all. Then we want to be analyzed. That's the ultimate goal. We have to understand something today. It's very crucial that we understand what we need to do. And the hard thing is most people don't know what to do in the first place. So that's where I come in. I've analyzed 50 million people so far over the last 49 years. See, what an analyzation does for me is I take you from a 627 to an 828. Would that be okay? See, I've analyzed over 50 million people. I'm online 6 days a week, live. That's right, 6 days a week. The only Saturday I've ever really taken off is because it was Christmas. So again, if you'd like some help, I'm out there all the time helping everybody I can. The ultimate goal is reaching the American dream, which is live on the hill, drive the car of your dreams. If they sue you, they get diddly squat. Maybe you never had a fight for what you have. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'll hand it to you. Analyzations first. From there, now you need $100,000 of personal credit. Let's watch. This is a card, all right, that's $50,000. You can get 2 of these. I would like to get you 8 to 10 credit cards. Listen carefully, to basically $10,000 each. Is that okay? Now remember something, we have a problem with the credit too. If we use, let's say it's 100,000, we use more than 29%, which is 29,000, you would drop your score. When you, ladies and gentlemen, backed yourself in a corner, you got stuck. That kind of sucks. So we use more than 29%, we're in trouble. Now the reason I kind of set up this way is very simple. I wanted to have 71,000 of safety credit. That gets us through the oh shit day, month, or year. See, old bad times don't happen forever. It'll pass, it'll pass, it'll pass. 100,000 of personal credit. Then we have to cut out all the crap you waste. My science behind my madness over the last 49 years is you have excuses. All right, you, the consumer, have excuses. You waste $50 every other day, maybe even more. That's $700 a month. If you spend $5,000 on this card today, the payment's $50 a month. You could actually, for the money you waste or piss away, refinance your life and get the American dream. So what it does, it takes away all your excuses. All I hear is excuses from people or lazy people. Corporations and process. We're going to think about a corporation. We're going to think it's a legal person because it is. Then we're going to talk about 18 divisions. We're going to go in that process as well. Next, we're going to think about 100,000 credit for the corporation. Here's the thing. You have you, and you're a duck and a sheep. Sorry, but you are. Let's go to the board for a moment. Let's watch. You are entitled, you, the person, you're entitled to 3 divisions of you. You could have had 3 chances to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. You could have had your own corporate umbrella for yourself. A corporation's a legal person, public record, all right, not here to be CP an attorney. But again, this is like if I had 3 houses. 3 houses gives me 6 liabilities, 3 loans and 3 tenants. Who's going to slip, fall, and screw me up? See, we count on other people, they're going to let you down. When you count on someone else, tend to let you down. Some of your friends and family kind of rip you off too. So if we count on what we know, what we can do, all right, we can accomplish the goal. The goal is the line of defense. The line of defense. So the goal for you today is to understand, I can get you to millionaire status and I can guarantee it, okay? I'll guarantee it. I'll put it in writing. I carry a $2 million bond as well. Now, if you don't follow through, that's on you. Don't blame me for you not following through. So again, 100,000 of credit. The investments, let's understand. I don't believe you want to have a business. I don't believe you want to be an entrepreneur. I think you like the concept. It's great. I want to be an entrepreneur. Reality is what you'd really like to do, let me tell you what you really want, okay? You want $100,000 a month coming in. You want to free up your time. You want to get cash flow, free up your time, and have financial freedom, what I put in my book 49 years ago. Well, that's what you really want, is that correct? Unless you want to invent a product or something. So let's talk about a storage unit. I like boring and steady. That's what I call it, boring and steady for 49 years. If I get a storage unit, and we do it together, and I'll help you line you up, we're going to get about $17,350 a month. Is that okay? Corporation absorbs the money, receives the money, doesn't pay tax till it makes a profit, then you get a paycheck. Yeah, you get a paycheck. Wow, it's taxable. Well, let's understand. You got an LLC, you got a C Corp, I don't care. Corporations are great no matter what, as long as they have divisions. Your corporation, if you have one, if not, I'll hand you one for free. You pay your filing fee. will become an S Corp because I said so. S Corp stands for single filing. You can absorb the money and buffer the tax. Your paycheck will be offset by your house payment. You'll break even. Is that okay? Now understand, what do we get to do? We get to play. Before you get laid off or fired from your job or whatever happens in life, because it's always trying to knock you down, why don't you hire yourself? And let's make sure we plan the problem. If we don't plan the problem, we run out of money, we don't have credit, we back ourselves in a corner. This is your life. This is the way it is. Sometimes I wonder if we're living in hell. Seems like it sometimes. What do you think? So what do we do? Well, me, it's a mindset. If I can touch it, I can kick it. I was kicking the door jam at 10. I kicked the basketball hoop at T-Winker Junior High when I was 14. And the registered newspaper took a picture and go, click, white boys can jump. Why do they say white man can't jump? Is that just stupid or what? It's a mindset. Now, I've always lived by, all right, see it, believe it, go get it. So you might want to write it down for you. It's up to you. See it, believe it, go get it. It works. I developed that when I was 12 and a half, by the way. So let's think today. It takes 38 steps to reach a goal. That's all it takes. From there, we have to hear something 8 times. We have to process mentally 8 times. The reason I want you to have a tablet and pen, I want you to write things down because your eyes, your body, your ears, and your eyes, and your hands, what? They become your microphone for your brain. If you don't write it down, how are you going to record it? Here's the goal. What are we looking to do? Winning the game of business. All right, 1976, I developed that. Kind of fun. Now, I didn't know what to call it when I was 17 and a half. I'm sorry. I didn't know what to call it, so I called it auto income. I want money coming in to pay the damn bills. That's all I wanted. Nowadays, you hear it's passive or is it? I don't care. I want the bills paid. That's all I cared about. 22,000 payphones, $300 a month, that is an average, okay? That's 6.6 million a month. Is that good? I got 19 houses. What do I do? Get number 20. What do I do? Transfer to my divisions. Divisions. See, the division allowed me to do what? Separate liability and also had no loan to value problem. So today, your goal should be 5,000, write it down, 10,000, 50, 100,000 a month. See, I don't think the average person really wants to be an entrepreneur. I think they want to have a business that creates an income to free up their time and go on a business trip the rest of their life. They want to pay their bills. They want to live a better life. But again, it's up to you. What's the goal again? What I set up in 1976, winning the game of business. Now, from there, I created something different. I wanted to have books for dummies. That's what I want to call it, but that's already been taken. So I created the Millionaire's Founders Kit. The Millionaire's Founders Kit is 12 books, so 1 per month for 12 months. At the end of 12 months, we have the Blueprint of Success. On the rights to that, too. The Blueprint of Success. Okay. Now, understand, I sold that at the Bonneville in Los Angeles 32 years, every Wednesday night, being the second largest advertiser in California. And it's kind of fun. So I've been helping people for a long time. But understand, I would like you to join my Puppet Master Club. I'd like you to become a Puppet Master. I'd like you to learn how to do what I want you to do step by step and just do what I ask, please. I'd like to clone me into you a little bit. So what do we get to do? Okay, Puppet Master Club. What does this mean? You see, here's a client. Her name is Linda. I made her a millionaire 5 times so far. She's a client from 1986. She took $2,000 on a credit card and financed it. That's right. All right, you know what the payment is for $2,000? $26 a month. You got $26? See, the problem is you make things harder than they need to be. If we build the personal business credit, we can accomplish the American dream and offset our taxes anyway. She called this the Blueprint Apartments, by the way. All right, so what do we do? Now, take a picture right now, then scan it later today and get a hold of Linda. She'll be right there. She'll tell you I made her a millionaire 5 times. Her project right there is about $27 million, okay, a year. Is that okay? Next thing is I think, Shaq's a puppet master. He doesn't make pizzas and pretzels, but he's a puppet master, winning the game of business. Warren Buffett's a puppet master. Wow. Now me, we're in front of you, 2 buildings and 2 cars. All right, that's 1,013 divisions, by the way. See, liability scares the hell out of me. I don't want someone to sue me and screw me up. Now, today we have a problem. You're in your 3rd quarter, and if you don't do a corporate division now, you blew it. A corporation and divisions now, or you blew it. Banks want 2 years to be able to age in a corporation line of credit. Setting it up now, next year you're on your second year. The problem is you keep procrastinating, and that's not a good thing. I'm going to want you to get your cell phone out in a second. Is that okay? I'm going to want you to take a picture. We're going to take a corporation's credit card. We're going to daisy chain it up to 99 more. I like to do 9. Is that okay? This is a $100,000 card. Paid over time limit. So what do? We get to play the game and win. For instance, Rose here, I got her one for $75,000. Then I got her a gold card. So what happens? Here we have a $100,000 card, and we can daisy chain. Let's write down daisy chain, which means one card can turn into 9 more cards. Each division has its own credit file. So we could actually finance a project and write it off on our taxes at the same time. So one card to 9 more. They allow you 99, but that's a little ridiculous. Now, that means we have $1 million of credit now, got the foundation, and now we go get a different function. If you name your corporation after you, I call that stupid. If you name it what it does, that's double stupid. If it actually does business, that's triple stupid. Sorry. Your corporation's on Secretary of State's website. It's right there. There's your name. The only thing that they can sue is your corporate and you. You're going to get through the rabbit hole. Corporations were never designed to protect you. They were designed to receive money and offset taxes. Supreme Court says corporations are a legal person. So let's understand. I'm going to want you to take a picture in a moment. You ready? I'd like to help you get to $10,000 to $100,000 a month to $1 million. Now, that's called financial freedom. Got it so far? I don't want you stealing from your family like you've been doing. Most of you have been hurting your family all along, trying to say, I'm helping the family, and you've been screwing it up anyway. There's financial freedom. Why don't you take a picture now? All right, print it in color later today. Make it your screensaver, and I'll put it on your desk at work, okay? There's your future. Now, if you want a project with me and you partner with me, understand something. That means I'm going to need you to give $25,000, $50,000, $75,000 in an escrow. You don't give the check to me, you give it to escrow. What do? Well, let's see. Why don't we take it off of a line of credit? Okay? Why don't we take it off one of these or one of these? So, in other words, we could actually use corporate credit. Here's $12 million, by the way. And we could finance the American dream and offset our taxes. That offsets taxes. See, you've been doing it wrong the whole time. I know you're 35 to 75 years old. You've screwed up enough, haven't you? Isn't it my turn to tell you what to do because you've been screwing up anyway? It's just my opinion. See, I say that I'm right and the world's wrong. I don't think they understand. See, the 1%ers should be everybody. But again, I need some money in an escrow because you have to pay your share. Simple. Winning the game of business I developed in 76. Here's the business I want you to think about. Can you imagine? Every one of these are dummy proof. Dummy proof is simple. It's a management company. Manage it, you become an investor. You don't run the damn business. Why would you do that? They take all your time up. So again, that's what you should do, in my opinion. I don't think I can help you 100% until I blueprint you. When I created the blueprint of success years ago, it's very simple because I get to know you. You and I on the phone or a Zoom meeting or something. Okay, at least for an hour with your partner of life. What do? Past, present, future. Good, bad, ugly. Do you have a bankruptcy, a tax lien? Did you screw American Express or Chase? What do we do now? Family. I finally got a family, got a wife and 6 kids and 13 grandkids. Finally got a family. As a kid, I just got abused and a bunch of bullshit, unfortunately. So corporations are what? How many divisions I got? Let's understand something today. We have a choice. The choice is very simple. I want you to plan to live the American dream, then I need you to plan to die. Okay, sorry, it's kind of weird. We had to plan to die. See, we have all this probate crap. If you do it right and spend about $30, you don't have to have your family stuck into probate. The next thing we have to think about is a car. You drive a car today, your name is registered owner. If you get in a bumpity bump at Sam's Club, they're going to sue you. All these great bloodsucker attorneys everywhere. House, you bought a house, escrow, closed, homestead trust. You should have bought to the trust in the first place. Most of you don't even know what a damn homestead is. Unfortunately, you should have been taught that a long time ago. It's auto income, all right? It's what? Auto income. We're going to look at cash flow fee per time in my book 49 years ago. Now, a blueprint call with me is going to cost you about $2,000. But I'm going to give you a full blueprint to do everything you want. Got it so far? The office charges $2,000. On a webinar like right now, it's $9.99 for you if you did it during the webinar. If not, you call one of my call centers and they get to charge you the different fee, the higher fee, because they get a commission and a base. Now, if we partner it up, it's free. But it's up to you again. Our goal is always the mindset. Winning the game of business. Now, I have a checklist for everything I do. Everything me is a list and steps, rules, and tools, period, my whole life. It's step by step. All right, it's like playing a chess game. I became a chess master at 12 and a half years old. People wouldn't play with me because I could see the moves before they moved, their next move. They didn't like that. Oh, well, it kind of pissed them off. Now, here's what's going to happen. We get in an escrow. You put money in it. I put money in. We close an escrow. You're part of the whole thing. In an escrow, nobody can screw you over. It's the only way I can say it. From here, what happens? Now, let's say you're going to get, like Mickey, she got $8,900 a month. Is that good? But in the first 6 months, she only got $4,000 of it. Only $4,000. Why? Because we take the difference and make a reserve, the reserve. See, we're not going to keep using this for the next location. We want to build a reserve. That's the ultimate goal. So for 6 months, when we do this, we're going to basically what's called reference 3 times 5. And what does that do? We get to leverage money into more money. That's the ultimate goal for all of us. As we play this game, we want to win the game of business. So let's understand something today, very simple. As we play this game, the ultimate goal is very simple. As we do all these pieces, we want to make sure we have a reserve. And then all of a sudden, she got $4,000. She had to pay the loan she got from that is first. She got $2,200. And then from there, she gets the $8,900 in 6 months. And she was not happy in the beginning. I want more. Well, these are the rules. All right, you want me to buy you out? No problem. She said, no, I don't want to buy you out. I want to stay in, Ray. Then accept the fact that you're going to get 40% to 50% of the money. And when you close an escrow, you're going to have the rest goes into a trust account, and it's going to be leveraged into the next location. And that's what we did. The ultimate goal for all of us is very simple as we play this game to win. And what is the goal? See, I believe as an entrepreneur or an investor, whatever you want to do, you want $5,000 to $10,000 a month, then 15, then 20, then 30, then 50, 100. I think that's the goal. That's what I designed winning the game of business for in the first place. So what did we do? Here's my problem in 1984. I get this letter from the Secretary of State of California. They want $800 per corporation for franchise tax fee. Now I have shopping centers, I have condos I've been building, I got products all over the place, I got Shakey's Pizzas, 31 flavors, I got Subways, I got all these donut stores. Everything to me is a division. Now, so they gave me a choice. I went to Sacramento, and they be in Sacramento, California. Could I create an entity under a corporation that doesn't have to pay franchise tax fee? Create a form or modify one's what they told me. This form has been modified 5 times so far. Now let's watch. Your corporation has a division. It's number 4A. Is that okay? If I need a 4B, C, and D, we'll do that too to partner up based on the project. One of my corporations will be number 4. Now, we're in escrow together. No one can hurt you. Got it? I know you've been ripped off by other people before, okay? Friends and family, maybe. Maybe you screwed up yourself. Who knows? What do? I've been partying up with clients since 1987. And I've made literally over 30 plus million millionaires. 30 million, okay? I got 32 billionaires now, too. So we can play the game to what? Win. Now, I give special pricing on a webinar or when I broadcast. But it's only during that broadcast that the webinar it counts for the pricing. From there, it goes back to normal pricing. If I coach you in your business for a year, I charge $300,000. I'm kidding, $30,000. But I give you $300,000 of credit. My science for me was always, let's give them 10 times their investment. For $30,000, I give you $300,000 of credit, I build you up and away. And I make sure your company does $5 million a year, okay? No problem. If we partner up together and we do a business together, you're going to get a call every other week with me. We're going to get you to summits as well, and these are boot camps, and you're stuck with me, learning and mastering how to be a puppet master. But it's $23,000. If you want to be in one of my next escrows, okay, during the webinar, it is $10,000. If after the webinar I'm done, it goes back to $23,000, you make payments. Your choice is to step up, make a decision. It's to motivate you to get off your assets now, and do it right away. Again, You get it for $10,000. Our goal is what? Winning the game of business. If you like to join in escrow, this is what you do. Your corporate divisions will play my way. Had a problem in the late 80s. My problem was very simple. I had more escrows and products in escrow all the time. See, I like to run fast and have fun, but I didn't have enough people to help me. So I took my clients into my soldiers. It's where you get to play. So we get to win together. Is that okay? So understand, rags to riches. We all have a sad story to tell. I don't think anybody cares. I got born in a taxi. They don't want me. I got to be Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. She was abusive no matter what I do. The goal is to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. So what do? Here's chapter 18. Now let's understand. Let's envision this. Here's the rich and famous Hope family. Mrs. Hope's telling the world she's helping the kids, which is BS, not me. I'm being used and abused, and I'm told I'm the piece of shit in the corner. And all these people come to watch and play the poker game. These are rich and famous people. Now understand. They said at that poker game, and I'm in the corner writing notes, a corporation's a legal person. It's right there. A corporation's a legal what? Person. So what does that do for us? Okay. Now I was curious enough to drive my little bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department the next day because next door is a library. Man, what does this mean? She walked away. What the blank? See, I'm 7.5 years old, and I'm talking like I'm 20. It's freaking her out. She comes back later and goes, here's a microphone, here's a buck. I'm looking for a blueprint. When I was a kid living on Delane Street, and Joanne, she wired Apollo 9, 11, 13. She was NASA certified engineer. All I heard as a kid was a blueprint. I was looking for a blueprint. There wasn't one, so I had to create one. Now, it also says may sue or be sued. So a corporation, does it protect you or can it be sued and sue you? Their goal is going to be understand. It can sue or be sued. Okay. Now, one thing that bothered me about this page is 17983 right there on the bottom. I felt something was wrong. Later on, I realized it was wrong. Okay. My first corporation cost me $10. If you spend hundreds and thousands of dollars, I think you kind of screwed up. You see, the attorney, the CPA, and corporate service made you pay the filing fee, and the corporation's free anyway. Free. You pay your filing fee. Now, I got $100,000 of this in the mail without even trying. It's like crazy stuff, what happened back then in the 70s and 80s. And from there, I got named in what? In the movie Dave. Then I screwed up again. You see, anybody can go to school, do the time to get the paper. I did that too, but you learn life by doing life. Here at 12.5 years old, I get named in a lawsuit. I started the Orange County Blind Center. I used the word Braille. I didn't realize it belonged to the Braille Institution. So we're supposed to never bring the pain home in the first place. Here's your lie. A corporation, I'm going to file bankruptcy. I was told my LLC protects me. Peekaboo. Does the LLC protect you? Let's see. You got an LLC on the officer's list, corporation, Secretary of State's website. Okay, corporation files a bankruptcy hypothetically. Okay, under the Federal Protection Act. You bankrupt the hell out of it, and you want to walk away. But you guaranteed the credit card. You guaranteed the car, and you signed the lease of the building. You just pierced your own veil. They're going to come get you. They're going to come get you. Got it so far? So now it's all screwed up. So what do we do? Well, back in 87, I wrote a book called File Segregation with Ken Yarborough. I'm the one training him. He was security chief at TOW in Asperian. So understand, I didn't like it when the book was done. He wanted to lie. I didn't want to lie. He says, Ray, your division process takes 3 to 6 months. I get to file and publish something legitimately, and the IRS hands me a damn tax ID? Hell yeah. You see, the goal is to understand something. You could have 3 divisions of you. You didn't do that. Why not? Because you didn't know any better. Take a picture. If any of you want a corporation, you take a picture, send it to all your friends and who you know. There's articles are free. Free. I've been giving free articles away for 49 years. I had 2 turd attorneys last year keep putting me down for years. Why? Because they charged $5,000. They didn't like that. They tried to blackmail me. If you quit doing it, I won't badmouth you anymore. Well, I had to sue them. One's going to be disbarred right now. So if you want a free corporation, you pay your filing fee, there you go. Now, what is the goal? Let's create a list together. I'd like to create your daily, your weekly, your project list. Is that okay? I'd like to tell you what to do. You see, I'd like you to say you're fired to yourself. Let me take over. Let me do it for you. Let me do it with you. Because what the problem is, if you could have did it a long time ago, you would have did it already, correct? Now, 2009, I got 3 yachts in my backyard, 3 yachts. My neighbors hate me. Okay, what can I say? Because they hate the player or the game. And I have 3 yachts in the backyard. Okay. My wife wants to take 72 people out to watch the fireworks. Okay, that's the middle yacht, no problem. We did that. Everything I touched since I was about 4 turns to gold into 100 million plus billions of dollars. It's just kind of fun. Well, what do? Next day, July 5th, I'm in a coma. There I am. Somebody had a virus. They didn't tell anybody. So I get to go in a coma, eventually die, and come back and help you. Google the address. You'll find out I'm telling you the truth. The ultimate goes here. Laying in the coma, I can hear my tax attorney. I can hear my wife calling the Ron at the office, say, help, help, help. He drives a U-Haul truck to the office to steal my books and CDs. Tom, my IT manager, he sells my phone numbers and my websites to a damn porn site. That because of the highest bidder, when you have 50 million people in your database. The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. Now, all of a sudden, the machine stopped. The beep, 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 stopped. Flatline. She asked if I was a donor. Wow. I got a choice in the coma. Come or stay in peace or go back. The moment I said go back, the machine went beep, 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 beep. She dropped her clipboard. It's kind of fun. I wish I could have went boo and scared the hell out of it. It was kind of fun. Nowadays, I can say that. But now I understand. So nobody cares what we really go through. I think they act like they do, but I don't get it. Here's a nice guy. Is he a nice guy? Or is he a liar? I lost my job. Okay, that means you have a house or apartment. Drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. There you go, income. You need food from the kids? Okay, go to the church. He's wearing his jammies. I don't kind of believe him. Now, I came out of the coma. Everything was gone. We lost 3.7 billion, gone. We're in the car. We found out it's not even my house anymore. My wife and kids. What am I going to do? What the hell am I going to do? Simple. I'm going to man up, do my job. That's exactly what a man does. I had 3 divisions of me in 5 closet divisions. Let's write it down. 3 divisions of me in 5 closet divisions. These are bodies in the closet ready to go. What did I do? I took the 3 divisions of me and the corporation's 5 closets, and I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. I bought my wife an extreme house. Why do you stay down? Why do you bring the pain home? Why did you jack up the wrong damn card? Oh, no one told me, Ray. Here's your problem. Your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. You're not stupid, but I think everybody follows stupid. Hey, I followed stupid before too. So let's understand something today. If you want to get to where you want to go, I'll hold your hand every step of the way, and I have no excuses. So understand something. Me, I moved 24 times, a lot of shitty people by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. Born into Taxi and Guardian on the Way, all right, raised in Watts, Torrance, and Long Beach, and all these great areas. I've been shot, I've also been knifed. So let's understand something. I'm still here to help you. I think God's not done with me. What do you think? We'll see what happens next. Now, as a kid and as an adult, you ask me how I'm doing, it's going to be the same answer. Always good. You see, I don't let someone steal my peace. Always good. None of their business. Thank you, Jesus. So let's understand your problem with you. You, most of you, 14 to 16, you were told to get an SSM. And you went, back, quack, 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 where do I go? Well, that's what you did. Ducks and sheep. Did you know that you signed an SS5 form which you didn't pay attention to? It connects to the 1040 tax return. You see, that allows one. We the people, okay, we have a Social Security card, and the back says do not laminate, don't use for ID purposes, don't carry with you. And you still do it anyway. Let's compare what the IRS is doing all along. SS5, SS4, got it? IRS controls both of them. Line 1 right here in front of you says legal name of entity or individual person. You were entitled to 3 of you. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you have 3 divisions of you? Why didn't you have the chance to try? As long as you're trying, you're not dying. And if you're not trying, you might as well just be dead. Oh, that you haven't had to fight for your life. Okay, I have. So what do? Okay. We play the game. Remember, all right, you sit at the kitchen table. Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody. With our friends and family. We're going to jack up our credit cards. We're going to drop the score. We're going to get stuck. Can't get it anymore. We're going to hawk our house. We're going to bring the pain home to you and me and screw it all up and be stupid. Well, that's what you did. Why'd you do that? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I've been out there for 49 years helping people. Okay? I had 12 shitheads giving me crap last year out of 30 million people. All right? And if you pay attention to them, don't worry. I sued them each for $100 million. The devil stood here, I'd help him. Okay? I don't like people who lie. So guess what? It's very simple today. What? Never bring the pain home. You jacked up the wrong damn card. Your lack of knowledge was your stupidity, and you're not stupid, but half of you're freaking lazy. That's just the way it works. You got a collection account, 5 ways to kill a debt. You have an IRS problem, simple, they have a form for you. It's called a 656 433 A and B. See, you got to rebuild yourself back on track because you screwed up the first time. And again and again. It's called Humpty Dumpty time. Plan the problem, safety, credit, and line of defense. Line of defense, line of defense. If you don't protect your own ass, you'll always bring the pain home. All cards fluctuate. When I designed this to Ken Yarbrough, Tier W Security Chief, and I said we're going to do 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. During the pandemic, I wanted to sue Credit Karma. They kept saying 42%. Wrong, wrong, wrong. It's never changed. It's never changed. All this card is history and the rest is this, period. So you got a choice today. All cards fluctuate but 2. So if all my cards fluctuate, why did I jack up the wrong card? Your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. You're not stupid, but you follow stupid. They don't fluctuate. So if I have an oh shit day, what card should I use? Oh shit, these cards here. Why? Because there's no what? They have a paid overtime limit. They're unlimited up to $1 million and paid overtime limit up to $100,000. You see, the ultimate goal is very simple for all of us. We have the ability to understand how to play the game to win. But if you're not playing the game to win, the problem is you're just going to bring the pain home. And that makes no sense. The ultimate goal is going to be up to you as we play this game to win. We need to understand 750 score forever, forever and ever and ever and ever. We never had to bring the pain home in the first place. Because you didn't get told and taught how to do it right, we have to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. And that's the ultimate goal, is rebuild you the right way. Is that okay? If we learn how to play the game to win? That's why I designed it 49 years ago. 49 years ago, having the ability to play this game to win. The ultimate goal for all of us. But again, it's going to be up to you to understand how to play. But the great thing is, I'm online every day, 6 days a week for you. See, I'm going to hold your hand and get accomplish this goal. See, I don't need your money, okay? I need to give the dream to God gave me to the world. It's not even for you. It's for the whole world to change. The world is wrong, I'm right, period. That's how it works, rules and tools. Ray's rules and tools for 49 years. Isn't it about time you pay attention and quit bringing the damn pain home for you? Fraud. Federal Trade Commission says credit repairs are fraud, flat out. See, these people on TikTok, YouTube, and Google and going blah, 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 they have to lie to repair your credit. If you want to be part of it, I think that's a felony, huh? They have to be a liar. Not mine, not late. I never did the inquiry. Don't worry, they'll close these accounts anyway because you lied. No problem. Credit repair organization, like, ooh, right there. See, when they indicted Daniel, the credit repair cloud founder, he's out there getting the credit repair business. Well, they indicted him for $3 million. He'll probably go to prison. Let's do this. I watch people on TikTok and YouTube and Google using my books and products all the time. I wrote Winning the Credit Game 30 plus years ago. It's been a free download. So if you really want to know, all you have to do is take a picture and you can scan it right there. 30 years, free! It teaches you how to go back to the credit and the credit bureaus. Don't worry, Miss Ken Yarbrough and I, Security TOW, we put together the book for you if you want to play. But again, what's the goal? Analyze you. Do a rapid refresh, created that as well, no problem. And then what do? Give you some special pricing. To rebuild your credit, you need credit cards that are $5,000 to $10,000. I'm going to charge you $1,000 to do that. I'm going to give you a rapid refresh that's about $500. I'm going to have our legal team dispute the hell out of everything you got for 9 months and figure out what is basically verifiable, what's not, and rebuild you the right way and tell you the truth. The office is going to sell this for $1,500. It's a good fee. But what happens now, you get to go to class, you get stuck with me. If you do it while I'm online now, you don't have to pay the rapid refresh. It makes it $9.99. What does that do? Never bring the pain home, and what do we become? We become getting CFO ready, Chief Financial Officer ready. There's the goal. So if you let me obtain your credit reports today, go to analytical750.com, please. And I'm going to analyze you right away. So what's going to happen is within 90 working days, every one of you could have a 750 score if you rebuild your credit the right way. It's up to you. Don't worry, I broadcast on Fridays and Saturdays about analyzation. You get to go there and invite all your friends and family. I'm going to tell you personally. So as the founder of this organization for 49 years, I'm going to be the one personally telling you what needs to be done next. Now, you might want to join my referral program and become an affiliate. We charge a fee normally to become an affiliate, but here we waive the fee. Take a picture now. See, in the HubSpot program, you can put your name and your referrals right there. And you can tell us you want a Zelle, check, or a store credit. The system picks it up right away. So everyone you refer, you get to make money. You want to make $1,000 today? Let us know. It's not hard to do. But what do we have to do? We have to follow through. Now, let's say you're all jacked up on your credit cards. Let's take supply credit right here, take a picture, and turn it into up to $51,000 of safety credit. All right, supply into cash credit. That's what I had to do. Usually about $51,000. So if you'd allow me to help you rebuild you and I'll guide you every step of the way, our team will help you every step of the way too. You're stuck with all of us. Now, analytical750.com, what happens is here's the dashboard that I need and I want to endorse them too. You see, Credit Karma needs to be fired. They only have 2 bureaus. They don't have a phone number to help you anyway. And here we have Analytical 750. They give me the Experian report I need. See, Chase Bank, personal credit cards, business cards, no interest up to 22 months. That's free money. I need the Experian, which our Credit Karma doesn't give you. Now, they're going to basically give you the 10 steps to get to 750 as well. So will I. And they're basically there. You can scan it and you can sign up today right away. Take a picture, scan it, no problem. Next, they're going to call you every 46 days. Every 46 days, they're going to call you. They're going to tell you what needs to be done next. Okay, that's simple. The first analyzation will be free on top of that. They're going to charge you $25 a month. Now, they have a $2 million policy as well. And don't be fooled by that LifeLock thing because they got indicted 6 damn times. Their last indictment's $100 million for lying to the world, by the way. So here, for every 46 days, they're going to hold your hand. The next part of their application is going to go after Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Challenger and Equifax business reports. So the goal is to help guide everybody, personal business, one source, one place to go. Simple. I'm endorsing them for that reason. So if you want, you should take a picture, scan it, sign up today right away. Simple to do. Now, when I started the Ray Reynolds University in 2001, the goal was to change the world. 2009, we're doing up to $1 million a day. Then I got to go in a coma, and my life got stolen. So what do? The Millionaires Founders Kit sold at the Bonaventure, 32 years, being the second largest advertiser in California, okay? No problem. It's a full blueprint of success. Got it so far? Now, the office is going to sell this to you for $9.99 today. I give it away for half price during the webinar only, $4.99. From there, it's a Zelle. Take a picture of Zelle right here. And you can Zelle right away, or you can call the office right away too, and they'll honor that price that I just gave you during the webinar. 800-254-9506. Use a card, they're probably going to charge you 5% processing fee because the bank charges us. What is the goal? Getting past go. I think you're stuck, to be honest with you. I think you're letting life pass you by and you're stuck. You're looking for the next opportunity, and the opportunity is rebuilding you versus something else right now. Getting past go. All right, Lamborghinis, mansions, Duffys, no problem. All right, white men do jumps, stupid people say we don't. More Lamborghinis. Okay, have fun with that. From there, we got race boats, helicopters, U-Docks, all right, yachts and Ferraris. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Didn't you obtain this too? I obtained most of that when I was basically 16, 17 years old. Why didn't you? What's wrong with you? You just don't work? See, we got to realize it's Ray's rules. And what did I say all the time? See it, believe it, go get it. Go get it, go get it. Up to you. I have classes, and I'm online again 6 days a week. Fridays classes or Saturday classes. So again, you have no excuse if you really want to listen and learn, and let me rebuild you. because I want to help you get some goodies. Is that okay? I like goodies. So goal is simple. Our goal should be very easy. A division of me guaranteed a car. A division of me signed a lease of a building. A division of me got a piece of property. A division of me received money. That says for no taxes until we're profitable. The word daisy chaining I created in the 70s and 80s. One card getting 9 more or 99 more. Each division has its own credit files. See all these people going, I got an LLC, you get 20 of these. Stop. All right, you don't need that. But again, what do? Do you want to be a millionaire? Is that the goal is? It's confusing listening to TikTok, Google, and YouTube. I'm rich, look at me. Oh, yeah, look at my helicopter, look at my yacht, look at my plane, blah, blah, blah. If you want to go to one of these big events, all right, I used to do them too, but the reality is I always held everybody's hand. See, I'm lucky. I have total recall on most things and an IQ of 203. I write with both hands and talk at the same time. I'm having fun. They're not rhyming all the time too. But if you want someone to tell you about their life, go to the big events. After the 4th story you heard from some rich and famous person who got it all, ask one question. What is it for me? All they're going to do is go, beep. Hey, sign up for this, sign up for that. Ooh, more money. So I have to tell them to get sued. Let's understand something. I don't want you to be rich. I want you to be a puppet master controlling a rich corporation. I want to help you with a corporation with 9 divisions. Get 9 cards. I want 9 projects. If you don't have a corporate, I'll hand you one for free. What do we get to do? Simple. I'm going to give you $25,000 of credit right away. $2,500. Okay. That's 10 times your investment. Let's analyze that history and pop credit. During a webinar, I save you $500. That's simple. So you can call the office afterwards. I'm done broadcasting and spend $2,500, or you can do it for $19.99. But then you're stuck in all my classes. And I'm the one going to invite you to all classes on Saturday. I'm the only one who can. So you do it now. Get all the classes from 7 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if you want to play. Don't worry, this Saturday's class specialty is real estate as division process. There's your Zell. There's a phone number to the office right away, 800-254-9506, again, to play the game. The goal is to do what again? Repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. Let's pretend you're going to listen 100%. Let's take corporate credit, borrow money, not taxable. It's about $12 million there. Well, let's take this, some cards as well. If we take borrow money, not taxable, could we not go buy that Wendy's, this storage unit, the laundromat, the dry cleaner, and all those pieces? Don't worry, I wrote the books on those too. You got people on TikTok, get a laundromat, get a dry cleaner, get a car wash. They're my clients. Isn't this fun? How about a 4-plex and apartment complex? See, that's auto income. I don't think you really want to run a business, to be honest with you. I think you want to learn to be an investor. Manageable debt, $100,000 of personal credit, auto income, and $1 million of corporate credit. Then leverage money to more money. Leverage money to money. So $100,000 a day, if that's what you need. The office is going to usually charge you 10%, about 10 grand. Their discount today is $8,000, no problem, there you go. If you did it during the webinar with me, I give it to you for $5,000. It's half price, $5 grand. That's $50 a month on a card, by the way, if you financed it. Wow, that's pretty hard. You kind of waste that every other day anyway. Okay. Now I want $100,000 of personal and business. Okay, let's double the number, $10,000. But if you did it today right away on the webinar with me, we're going to give you the $200,000. All right, for $7,999. There you go. Okay. If you Zelle, you save 10% on top of that. If you need to call the office, call them now. Simple. There's that Zelle. There's the office phone number too. 800-254-9506. What is our goal? Corporations and legal persons, right there. Chapter 18, not here to be CP and attorney. Okay, it can be sued or be sued. Aye, you can sue or be sued. Aye. Your name's on Secretary of State's website. Here's Ray's rules. Corporations allowed 4 things. That's it. We can buffer taxes due when we're profitable. We're going to use corporate credit to finance the dream. We're going to get a car at fleet price and stay at the hotel, get a free buffet. Then the divisions have 7 things to do in the beginning. First of all, it's line of defense through cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, and multiple credit reports. And we're going to separate liability for real estate or locations. Your Bank of America bankrupts locations called branch numbers, grocery stores, and cities. Same thing. But again, this is the line of defense. We're going to play my way for a while. I think your way sucks, to be honest with you. It's hard to say, but it's true. All right. Now, I had a problem in the late 80s. I got $53 million of credit card at the time. They're shrinking my limits. Went to the library. It's all we had back then. C-191D says I can loan money from a corporation to privately, no problem. So I created a book back then called Buckets of Money. Then I've made variations of that as well over the years. I took $4.6 million, loaned it out, created $190,000 a month. The notes behind that were $1.1 billion. Is that okay? That's the only way I could get them to not shrinking my limits. I actually grew the credit even more. Isn't that kind of fun? We could actually become the bank, but it's up to you too. What do? We get to play the game and win. So special prices for you today during the broadcast with me. So if you need a division, they're usually $1,000 each. My dashboards in 1987 allow me to use history, give me a name of a person or a company or a corporation, and I can put it in the system, and I can start a credit file for experience, charge, or Equifax instantly. Instant report. We don't need tax IDs until we daisy chain the credit after the fact when we ask for separate billing. So if you want a division today, it's $1,000 each. If you buy 3, you can get 3 with or without credit and get a heck of a discount, but it's up to you. You can get 3 for $9.99, 3 for the price of 1. If you want 9 with or without credit, okay, how about 12? So take your picture right there. All right, take that picture. The office will honor that for the next till I'm done talking, and then they'll go back to normal pricing. Now, during a webinar, I'm the only one who can do this. No one else can do this. I'm the founder. This is my rules and tools. During the process now with you, I'm doubling the numbers. 3 becomes 6, 9's 18, and 12's 24. If it was done during the webinar right now, it's up to you. What do? You say 10% if you Zelle, always. From there, there's your Zelle. There's a phone number to the office. It's called Right Away. Ultimate goal. See, every division to me is a bucket of money. That's how I designed it for me and for you. A bucket of money. Ray Reynolds University, let's go get some money. Let's repackage you. Let me add you to my credit system so I can build you up and away. Is that okay? We rebuild you in the corporation and the division process. Here's me in front of a $100 million building and a $1 million Lamborghini. Wow. I've trained 50 million people to take a division in a corporation to be a CFO. Would you like to be next? See, it's kind of up to you if you want to learn to play the right way. Or you can stay stuck having the same rerun you did yesterday. Yesterday, the day before. What did you do? Same thing. If you want to join the Puppet Master Club, I can rebuild you. But it's up to you again. You can join the club, and if all you want to do is get money income, that's okay. I'll do all the work for you anyway. So let's get you up to that $100,000 a month. Is that okay? Instruct you the right way. Linda, she's a puppet master. Look at it, $27 million project. Shaq's a puppet master. Warren Buffett's a puppet master. Here's 1,013 divisions. We get to play the game to win. That's why I designed it in 1976, by the way. See, I'm going to call it boring and steady. That's what I did back then. I hope you took a picture of this today and print it in color, and laminate it, put it on your screensaver, and put it on your desk at work. There's your future, by the way. That's what you should have did all along. When you drive next to the Wendy's, when you drive on your busy street, why don't you own it? Why don't you own a piece of it? Would you like to be 4A yet? And I'll be 4? Would you like to play in an escrow? Would you like to get an auto income right away? But it's up to you. Here's the checklist, what we're going to do step by step. Everything's always in writing. And we back it up with a $2 million bond anyway. So special pricing for you, okay. This means if we do a coaching partnership, you get a discount to $23,000. You can make payments. How about 12 months of you and I on the phone every other week? How about if you pay that in full, I'm going to give you all the summits. Today, during the broadcast only, you could get that partnership with me for $10,000, all right, more than a 50% discount. But again, that's now. If you Zelle, you save 10% on that if you want to. Would you like to join the next escrow? It'll be up to you. Again, what do we get to do? We get to play the game and win. So let's say I got a blueprint you. That's $2,000 at the office. It's half price with me on the webinar, $9.99. Or if you partner with me, it's free. It's up to you. You have to decide what you really want to do. If you want a 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months coaching, that's coaching your business. We charge anywhere from basically $5,000 to $20,000 and give you a bunch of credit to that. You'd actually customize that with your specialist. That means you'd call and set up a program for you, and there's your Zelle and the call for the office right away. 800-254-9506. I'm a person that always look behind the screen. Always, because someone always said no. I think they say no because they don't know how. I'll find a way. I'll research and create it myself if I have to, as long as it's legal. Me, I'm going to do my best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. And that's what I do every step of the way. Amen. Now, your choice today, if you want to play with me and let me rebuild you my way, I'm online 6 days a week, Friday and Saturday as well. And you get to go to class because you're in this thing today with me. The ultimate goal. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. So let's understand today. If you had a question or so, you can type it out. You can open the mic as well. If you like me on the TikTok, go beep. If you don't, please leave me alone. Not everybody likes me and everybody likes you. All right, but again, if you want to click the link below, do that too. I just want to change the world. Is that okay? So the ultimate goal is, all right, we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that. All right, always remember, God loves us all.